The URC stands for the Ultimate Roasting Championship, and it's a league. It's a league of comedians that battle each other. If you're familiar with Comedy Central roasts or roast battles, it's basically that. Two comedians are going head-to-head to find out who has the best insult jokes on that night. And it's a league because we keep track of records and stuff like that, and we're obviously having a tournament as well. But yeah, it's originally started in the SF Bay area. Hopefully this show travels around, but that's where it's from, and that's the URC. Who wants to know that? I don't think anybody wants to know that. I don't think anyone cares. The president of the URC, which doesn't mean a lot. Yeah, next question. The way the scoring works is we basically do rounds. So a battle could be 3 to 5 rounds depending on what we preset, but it goes by rounds. And the way a round works is that each comedian gets 1 joke per round, and they also get 1 rebuttal to the joke that was, shot at them. It's kind of like a counterpunch. And yeah, basically how that exchange goes down, the judges, who are all also like comedians, they decide who won that round, or if it was a tie. And then after each round, obviously they'll look at their score and we'll know who won. And that's it. That's how the scoring works. It's pretty straight up. It makes it more fair though. I wanted to keep the crowd out of it a little bit and actually let the judging be in the hands of people who write jokes. So yeah, that's it. It's the scoring. Deal with the belt. I wanted to have something cool, like for the champion. So whoever currently is a URC champion has a belt similar to like, a lot of people with the round system, the name being URC, a lot of people would say that we basically ripped off the UFC and we took the round system from them and the 3 rounds and the 5 rounds and all matches up. People would say that, and they were correct. Those people are correct. Yeah, that's exactly what I got that from. I'm a big fan of the UFC, so I wanted to bring it into like verbal combat, and they run a pretty good system. So I wasn't gonna reinvent that. So yeah, I just use a scoring system, kind of the round system, and have a belt. So the champion will have a belt. But the main thing about the belt is the champion's going to have to defend it. So after whoever wins the Grand Prix at URC 1, which is kind of like UFC, where they count that, at URC 1 is going to have to defend it at URC 2. And I'm still working out the details for how often the champion has to defend and who will be able to challenge at that point. But yeah, we want this belt to eventually just be around the waist of a lot of funny people, like funny roasting people. It'll be around probably the best people we have in the Bay Area. And yeah, that's the deal with the belt. It's a championship belt, so champions will wear it. Yeah, we are starting the Grand Prix. So it's the URC Grand Prix. It's 16 comedians that are basically battling over a full month period. So as of now, it's every Monday in July. We'll do a different round. And by the end, we're going to have a champion. And the champion will be taking home the URC belt, which is to my left. And yeah, the people who are in it are people who have already battled. Like, we've been doing battles since the beginning of the year. It's like 6 months. and there's some people who have like 4 or 5 battles in already. And it's the people who have the best records. We have like 30, near 40 comics on the roster, but the ones with the best records kind of waited out with the best performances at the same time, who put on like the best show, made it into the tournament. And yeah, so they all earned their way, and they all bring heat, so it's going to be fun. Every round is definitely going to be a good one. I'm excited. But yeah, that's the Grand Prix. Come out, come watch a match. Right now, our battles are happening in Union City at the Pepper Tree Lounge. That's where it's starting, but I'm planning on having this all over the Bay Area, in different rooms, different places that I set up, or other comedians that I know that are producing shows. I want to bring it around. Like, I want this to be a thing that's really not only fun for the comedy community, but good for the audience. You know, it's a fun thing. Come on, it's a lot of energy. It's intense. We got a belt now. It was already intense before we had that. The tournament's happening. It was fun before that. Like, things are really kicking up, and yeah, you should come watch, man. It's gonna be fun. You should be there if you can make it. So, yeah, come on, come watch the Grand Prix and see how this thing happens, plays out. I mean, I personally thought about it, actually, and I was debating if I wanted to put this together because I wanted to, but you know, as a comedian, you don't know what problems you're gonna run into if you're not only participating in something that's verbally intense, I guess, or even if you're running it, it's me. But when I thought about it, at the end of the day, like it's entertainment, and I would say that I guess it's not cool to make fun of people on the street or things like that unless they deserve it or you need to defend yourself verbally, in a funny way. But seeing professionals make fun of each other that sign up for it, and you can see that they're enjoying themselves and that it's a good time and they're being competitive, so it's a good time. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, people pay money to watch people punch each other in the face and kick each other in the head, and we enjoy it. I mean, I'm one of those people, but there's a lot of people that enjoy that, and I think we can handle a few mama jokes and appearance jokes and things like that. So yeah, no, I'm fully comfortable putting this out. We're gonna record it, put it up. It is what it is. But I'm not really concerned with the PC culture. We're gonna be okay. Yeah, comics already go through a lot. Trust us. Making fun of each other, we actually enjoy that. The camaraderie is built when we do that. Actually, the people who roast each other, they end up being really good friends and having a good time. So yeah, we're gonna be okay. We're good.